Good day, welcome to Multinet Design. In the continuation of our direct experience design program on how to create two flats on our plot of land. We have never signified the plot exactly on this, but let's look a little bit and add details to this elevation so that everything will be completed and we'll be able to express a more development. So for this side now, we want to develop something there and make it unique. So go to your north elevation. As the north elevation, this is for you too. You click, it's going to be the same member of the same family with that edit. And this level now you put on extrusion again. So select the reference plane and you draw a regular or rectangular box around that side. So take it up to meet up the nature of what you are doing. So align to this top. Good. So that's done. So you can click finish. Then at the points, never go again. So you click here again and say create similar. So pick the same references. Now you draw some vertical line and from ground to, so you do that one. Change the width to, that is something like 70. Press enter. Now you copy that width in places. Copy, not move. Good. So as you're done with this, you do the same thing on this side too. One is not centralized, so which is not good for design. Delete it. So you must always coordinate let the distance be of equal. So you come from here, you place it here. Good. So there are three. You select this and say move up, copy. So copy from here to here, you do. Okay, almost like middle point. So that is it. So you have this one now. Say okay, click finish. So change the material here and you say you search for the common one you have used before, and if nothing is existing, you can decide to change it. I'm just going to use it and duplicate it. So I call it, I might leave it the way it is. So change the library appearance. So go to paints, select this red, leave it that way. So use the good graphic side. Let's start 2 minutes. Good. So select this one, this category, just make it pure white. Duplicate, appearance, go here and make it a. I'm going to use ceramic. So porcelain of this, you choose the white ash. Ash white, ice white. Then that is it. So you go to your 3D or wherever. So you drag this thing out. Recover. You take this one up. Pugos. So you see the effect of detailing work on 3D. So the more you do, the better it becomes. So I'm going to do this one and say what I'm going to do is that I will do the steps in this place. So I'm going to go to east. Let me use west. So here you do the same thing with what you've been doing. Say plane, reference plane, choose the reference plane here. No. say reference plane, click, pick, as you know that it's a regular shape. So now you start drawing from step here. So you take a 300, 200. So just leave it like that. Then you copy this and be dropping it below in a multiple selection, and you are done. So click here to close it down and you say finish. So go to 3D, open it wide, drag it close, open it wide and drag it close. Beautiful. So this signifies something that's okay. From here you can match in to the house. So change the material to, duplicate it again. Since all those materials are being one after the other, they are going to piling up, so it's more easy. If you want to rename them later, you can come there and rename them one after the other and use them in an external file, whether you are using a Maya or whatsoever. I see Maya, whether you are using a, let me use this particular acoustic tiles to do that. So click OK. If you are using a V-Ray to do the render, or later you use Lumia, all those naming of materials and matters. So that's why you are duplicating them one after the other. So it's more useful in that way. So click here and say, go to foundation, and the foundation, because I want to put this the what's it called, the steps here. So you go here and come to middle point. So here you go and say mirror. So you drag it from there, you place it here. So at that junction, I think you're done with what you need to do. So you go to your elevation now, I'm in 3D now, and see what is there. Good. So this is one part of what you've done. So now I want to do something that's just to bring the beauty of the elevation. You know, elevation, the more you work on it in the design, the more beauty it becomes, and the more clearer they are. They are divine to you. So now we want to do something here. I say click and say S2 sweep. Go to parts, the same parts like this, and I want to just drag, just do around here, around here. Definitely this is not where I'm coming. It's not going to touch the ground. I'm still going to change the direction because I want it to situate at this point. So whenever you do it that way, so you say click finish, and then you edit the profile for yourself. It's asking you a question, east or west. I'm going to take west. Open there, and then I draw my normal rectangle around that spot here. So you give me that. So it's 200 by 200. Emotion stuff. So as I have this now, I will go to my level 1. At the level 1, I want to rotate it without copy, just to rotate only it. So I'm rotating it, so slightly assist off, Control Z. I want perfect degree, so just type 90 and say sorry, escape, 90 degree and enter. So now there's no call for alarm. So you move it and you drop it. So you make it to copy it. When you do that, you go to elevation and see what you've done. How do you look? So you have it this way. It may be too big for you. Delete one and reduce this one. Edit. So select this and say edit profile. Click here. So you reduce it into, without copy, then reduce like a 50 from it. So you dig it in. So you click finish. You click the finish last. Good. So edit the profile. Now go to duplicate or use this particular one. You work good, beautiful. So for me now, you cannot go to this place and say start elevation, then you copy to 2. Good. So you see BC elevation. The last part is to do this side, and I'm going to use a extrusion on that area. So extrusion creates, and this extrusion is more easy to design in anything. So that's why I focus on it. It's a flexible thing that you just do and drag, and your work is done. So you go put let's say 100 to work in that area. Then what do? You can copy, return it. So you do the line, the line like this. You do the same thing. You click close here. So you are done with that. So click finish. Just change the material here to I want to use this dark gray. No, let me use something else. Just click and say duplicate to. You go here to select library, then you go to siding and choose one of these clipboard. So choose the clapboard, then you say go to graphics, reduce select, click, you say okay. So go to elevation, so you drag. So as you drag now, the next thing is to copy this. So just copy on one and press enter, press escape, and you drag this up again, and you drag this up again. You can now put it exactly on the edge. So as you have it now, you see editing, extrusion. So go to level 1 to edit it. From there you offset, and the offset is not going to be too big, just like 30 mm, just without copy, so that you just so do for this side, so to be more extruded out to the more than that particular one. So here you go to south elevation and you change this one to pure white. Click here, edit duplicates, come here and say appearance, same way, choose this normal white and say okay. So you mirror this one, what happened? It's not doing. So you can copy it, remove it from constraints, and join it down. So that is it for the beauty of. So you copy this one now, so copy everything, remove them from constraint, and link them below. You can still make them down if you want to, but for me I think I am okay with that video. So that's the elevation for you. Click finish. Then the inside I want you to have different color. Go to this, and then from here select one of these and say create similar. So here you change it before you start drawing anything. So edit this one, go back, cancel, say duplicate, and you change it to wall instead of wall 4, just wall 1, 10 mm. So that's what you do, and change it here to that 10 mm to reflect this structure. Then from here you change the aluminium, then you change it to duplicate. So come here and go and search for what you need in a library. Then you go to your side wall paint and choose gloss. So from the gloss now I want to change it to sand. I want the sand inside is to be a little bit like this, and say okay. From there now I'm okay with this to draw new wall. So I would draw like this and draw like this. So when I click finish, so I pick this and say hide for me for now. So as I have this one now, I will align it to where I need to align it to. Align this one to where you need to align it to. So now you take this up, select it now. What do you do? Control Z. Okay. The problem is that we have the joint specific area. So now what we do is that you reduce the height of the two so that you do not touch that part again. So let's say 22,200. Good. So you'll be able to extend it to the last place you want to extend it to before you do the last editing. So align. What happened to you? Okay. Let's align to the last one. Supposed not to show any red. So go to your west side. At your west side now, I think you have it here stipulated. So do not be confused that that thing is coughing. When you want to render, there will be an issue. So just say edit profile, you go to west, open it, and bring out the door side, the source size, whatever. Yeah, the door side was we. Okay, drag this up. Then let's say edit profile. We will not drag it up again to that level. So you turn it back, and you from edit profile now you do the dragging. So click here, remove the constraint. So here is the boundary of everything has been set. So you start the drawing by opening this up. Where is the door starting from? Where is the end? So from here you draw down. This is a little bit of detail we are doing, so do not be confused. It takes time to get details right, and that is the beauty of a building. If any building you see that is not well detailed, the beauty cannot be flowing. So you take your time to organize the details of every building you are designing, especially the elevation, because that is the first eye-catching area for anyone who want to see a good look of building. Not everybody have access to interior, but from the elevation, it's pure obligation of an architect to devote a reasonable amount of time and do a reasonable amount of edit the profile, then draw and so click finish. So as you have done that, to look at it from me now, beautiful. So this is what you have done. You can look at it from any side. You can see the details of this one coming out. Now you can copy this particular details, edit family, select everything here, little foundation, level 1, say copy, then drop it here, the same time you click on rotate. So pick it up from here. It's going to be 180-degree rotation. So press it 180, enter. Good. So when you go back to your 3D, it's there and fine. So this is what you do. So the last one on the foundation is to create the flower spots around this, and just like the way we used to do. So you click, and you click. So from here, say rectangle, and you increase this space area by saying 400 is okay for now, or let's say 550. So that space, the part will come out good. So you change the material of that. Let's use just normal white. Double click and say duplicate, and you pick normal white. Good deal. And then just say ceramic. So you choose any white here and you say okay. So you copy this exactly. Just type 1, escape, and edit extrusion. So bring this back a little bit, like 30 is small, or use like 55. Good. Dot, copy, you offset it in. Good. So you finish this and you raise it up a bit, like 300. So from here you change this one, you can rename it, duplicate, and call it another name. For here I'm leaving that manner. Then you go to library again and select site work. Then this time around pick grass of eye and click OK. So go to 3D again, see the beauty. So this is what you do, this is what you design, this is how you go about your beautiful design appearance. So this thing is coming out here now. So we are done with this particular 3D and this subject. So in the next video we will work a little bit. Remember, we have already dimensioned this and put the projects into perpetual sense of fact. So I encourage you to practice, at the same time practice again. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Please subscribing button, at the same time press notification button, that will call on you at any time we bring a new tutorial to board. Thanks for watching. God bless.